Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right, we're gonna react to a knockoff college football coach type guy. What's this guy's name again? Anthony? All right, never mind. Let's call him college football guy. And
Yeah.
he's a little I don't want to call him right leaning. He's an idiot. I'm just gonna call him an idiot. He's like a dumb guy where he does like kind of controversial, against the grain of the SJW takes, counter the culture war, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He's a narrative guy, seemingly. Right? If the NBA does bad, he's like, look at the ratings of the NBA. It's because they're promoting the gay agenda. But
the mythical racism, he likes to say that, mythical racism
or whatever. And if the NBA does good, he won't fucking talk about it. He won't mention it. That's seemingly where I've seen this guy, or where I understand this guy to be coming from. But obviously he'll be all over the Caitlin Clark story because he needs teams. Guys like this need teams to ride out for and shit, and funnel their stupid narratives. And he's gonna be reacting to. We're just gonna take his clip from him, but that's who the guy is, just so everyone knows. According to him, ESPN Monica McNutt confirms Caitlin Clark not welcome in WNBA. I'm wondering if that's what she actually says in this clip we're about to see from The Daily Show, where she talks to Jon Stewart. All right. Without further ado, here we go.
Let's roll the film.
Are there people within the WNBA community who feel like, I don't want this to belong to everybody. I want it to belong to this band of sisters that have worked so hard to make it something? Oh, Monica McNutt, one of the band.
I have had that moment a few times.
Right.
Because as much as the conversation has been dictated by the audience, right, we still haven't really sat up and talked about the actual basketball of it, John.
Right.
I don't know how many people just joined the WNBA understand that the Las Vegas Aces are chasing down a three-peat, which hasn't been done since the formative years of the league in the Houston Comets. I don't know how many people know that the Connecticut Sun just lost their first game the other day. They were 9-0 to start the season.
You just heard it yourself.
Whoa, fucking Christ! He's like a gremlin, bro. Like, shot. Fuck, bro. Anyways, well, here's the thing, and I'm by no means anywhere near this guy's perspective on all of this, but, like, the league, I've said this before, the product has not been good enough, bro. If, like, the spectacular, the spectacle of sports, the idea of excellence, like, there needs to be some sense of relative excellence or, excellence, period. Straight up. Like, people can go and watch Simone Biles, right, do fucking 50 backflips and be entertained by it while not really being into gymnastics that much. It's because she's, like, excellent, right? Or Serena or Tiger, where these sports where...
But at large, their field is not excellent. They are excellent individually.
Yes, but maybe the sport doesn't sell as much. I mean, I think tennis would. Golf has its niche, and gymnastics only around the Olympics. But I mean, the standouts are the standouts, and people are looking for standouts. And the Caitlin Clark thing, she did stand out in college, did she not? Am I tripping?
No,
the 28 points per game as a freshman or something like that, right?
Yeah. She had like 35 senior year.
There you go. And like they want to see, because people want to see that thing and like, oh, is it for real? Is it for real or not? And they go like, now fanboys and fangirls, that is a whole different category. Those are people that are like, find some coattail to fucking ride, and they just ride it to the fucking sunset. until it's like overwhelmingly like, okay, this person's not that. They're not that one. Sorry. Uh, but yeah, WNBA. As far as like, I want to see the quality raise quite a bit. I want to see that. Like I used to, dude, when the WNBA first came out, maybe because I was like a little kid or something. I don't know, but I was like I enjoy this basketball. I was enjoying it, watching the comments and the idea of a dynasty and shit like that. And you know, these are like the best players. You know, Cheryl Swoops and fucking what's the other chick's name? Forgot her name. Cooper? Whatever. They were fucking good and they were winning and they were playing like almost side by side with the fucking Lakers dynasty happening. And it's like, oh, you got like these dynasties and these sports happening. I still will catch some things here and there. I won't go out of my way to watch the games that much, but I'll still catch things here and there. I'll look up highlights. I'll look up who's the next girl that's gonna be like nasty, and I'll follow them straight up. That sounded weird. I'll follow them like their sports career, see where they end up at. I followed Sue Bird. I followed fucking Brianne Stewart. I fucking Maya Moore. I followed them to see how good and they are really good players. They are. Diana Taurasi, they're really good players. But are they like, this is the one? Did fucking Neo show up? That's what I think a lot of sports fans look for, straight up, from any sport. They don't want you to be like excellent in your class. They want to see the standout. Either that, or it's just so competitive and like, gripping as a sport. Like some like college softball. I think there's plenty of, non-pervert dudes that watch that shit, and women obviously, because it's like tournament style. It's fucking super competitive. Like major leaguers would struggle, at least initially they'd struggle seeing a fucking 70-mile-an-hour pitch underhand with a softball and a softball bat. They'd initially struggle. I've seen them struggle. Those things are fucking whizzing, and they're like 40 feet away. Like so, there's like an athleticism thing to it. Like, I think, man, I think they should definitely be trying to build heroes in their league, but authentically, no forcing something or just force feeding us Caitlin Clark to make her the one. That's more of what marketing's doing. It seems like than the league. But yeah, I think the sport itself needs to stand up or be the quality needs to increase, man, by a lot. Like Anthony, can you name me like dribble packages? Like, oh, this girl's the best ball handle in the fucking league. She's crazy handle. Can you?
Well, the girl that pushed her was nice for the dribble, but no, they're just athletes though.
She
They're not
was,
like
dude. She was nice. Like compared to who?
compared to the the bottom feeders she was playing against.
If I pick out the 20th best ball handler in the NBA, pause.
No, if
Is
you
she
go
even
pick
close?
up, no. If you go pick up this guy's name, Giannis's brother, he's dominating the league.
That could be
He's
size and
trash.
athleticism there. But I'm saying for like the ability to do like a skill. When I watch Rose Namajunas as a fighter, she has the skill set, the movements to fuck someone up like legitimately. Like these are like skill sets that her translation from her to a guy would just be possibly just speed and strength. But the skill part, like that's excellence in any arena. Now, how much muscles and fucking 6'8" do you have to be to fucking dribble a basketball nice? Like that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're not. Do they want to develop that? I don't know, man. They should be
Well,
like
I don't know,
fucking
man.
working their
There
asses off with these
seems to
girls.
be there seems to be like a little guy complex with the women, where like there's exterior factors that may be like holding them back from doing what you're saying. But at the same time, there's like a certain complex of well, I'm as good as this. Like Brittany Griner saying, I'm as good as DeMarcus Cousins. Like
Oh no, you're not.
based on yeah, it's like based on what? Is it based on merit or is it just based on I don't know, like confirmation bias? I don't know what it is. Where there's also like a hubris involved with
Yeah,
the even the way they talk. Like remember when Uncut Hoops was talking about Caitlin Clark? Like she got the handle of Steph Curry.
like,
It's like
no,
bro, like no, she doesn't.
and obviously she doesn't.
So it's both and it's both ways. It's like the pro Angel Reese or the pro this player or pro Caitlin Clark or anti Caitlin Clark. Well,
Yeah,
they're just saying out of pocket shit, and it's not just men. It's not just men saying it. It's also women.
yeah,
Whereas like there's also that argument of well men just gotta stop talking about the sports. They don't know anything about women's sports. Like it's fucking rocket science or something. Like
like it's not basketball. Like it's
yeah, like it's
basketball,
not
bro.
basketball. Like it's so that's it. I'm telling you, there's like a certain complex within that community where they can't like anything negative is bemoaning them. Where it's like, dude, like we say this about the men too. We say this about the men all the time. They don't play deep. Like that's one thing I can say about there's a lot of effort being exerted
Yes,
from the women.
yes,
I can tell these women they're bearing down. They're trying to fucking defend you. Where you don't see that in the NBA.
yes.
But you see all this, these fucking packages, these bags that these guys have, though.
And like, dude, I understand their size, athleticism, speed being behind the men. The skill set, there is no fucking excuse.
No, there
How
is no
old do
excuse.
you have? How big do you have to be to dribble a basketball? How big do you have to be to shoot a basketball at a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
hoop? To for jump shots, for
You,
dribble moves, for
yeah.
step backs, for all that shit. How much athleticism
What
do you really
stopped
need?
that? What stopped Isaiah Thomas, the small guy? What stopped Bugsy? Like, what stopped these guys from doing it?
Exactly.
They didn't have an excuse.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? NBA world. Kyrie isn't the quickest player in the fucking league. That's why
Uh,
it's actually hard for him to get past guys. If people haven't noticed, they're just realizing this series that Kyrie can't just speed past people. He has to actually do deceptive maneuvers to get himself open. He's not the quickest guy. So it's like, come on, guys. Like, how do you not? How do you like when you watch Caitlin Clark? How do you watch her? I don't like. How do you watch her and be like, man, how come she can't dribble the way she could just pull up and shoot? Like, how come she didn't? Like, did she not learn that skill? Did she not work on it? Did coaches never tell her? Like, but like I'm telling you, one day that Neo is going to show up. Maybe it
yeah.
is. Maybe it is Caitlyn. Maybe over her break, she actually like, wait a minute, I need to learn this shit, and she fucking drills and drills and learns it. Or if not, like, or someone else does it. Until then, it's like, where's that Neo at? That motherfucker that shows up like, yeah, I play, bro. I dribble, like I did all these drills when I was fucking in fifth grade. I did shooting drills when I was in fifth grade. I learned this in fifth grade. You motherfuckers are just like, they're gonna look like a fucking alien to them, straight up. That girl's gonna look like a fucking alien. Where it's like, whoa, she can do like everything. It's gonna be scary. Look, like that's your real, in my opinion, your real elevator. But you got people that are just gonna try to take advantage of the marketing that they're getting now. But if Caitlin Clark, if you don't invest in her, like training wise, skill wise, it's just gonna fizzle away, man. It's just gonna be called girls basketball again instead of just basketball. Like, holy shit, man. Guess what? Guess what? UFC does with their pound for pound rankings. It's all the genders. They're all there. You're the best of the best. Straight up, pound for pound. Sorry, I'm ranting. Go ahead, Anthony.
I think we're done. We're done.
What do you say?
No, I said I think we're done. Yeah, it's just like yeah, there's a lot of assholes like this guy who are gonna this guy makes his career making fun of the WNBA.
Yeah.
And it's almost like yeah, there's a lot of unfair attacks, but you guys leave room
Yes.
by instead of being self-reflective, you I don't want to say you play the victim card, but you look the other you try to up. I guess that's part of marketing, but even behind closed, like it's like there's a way where publicly you're like, no, this is the best of the best, but internally you're like, we have to get better. I don't see that second part. I don't see the latter happening.
Nah, they just celebrate them no matter like as they are. They'd be like,
Yeah,
well, she could do
no, I don't.
this.
I'm not. Like, you should actively be trying to find these girls ways to get better.
Yes.
Like yo, what's like? Come on, bro. You guys can't use the same coaches that fucking Jason Tatum's using and fucking Curry, LeBron. Like, this shit is not that hard.
And they're all capable of it.
They're all capable.
Kids are
Exactly.
capable of it. You ever see these kids? Oh, 10 AAU basketball. These kids are
Yeah.
doing fucking weird moves and shit. You're telling me a grown woman can't do that? Of course they can. They just don't like. I don't know, man. It's like they can't say anything like maybe that's something there where they're worried about saying something negative about players in the league to where it's like fuck, we're hurting our branding. We could be hurting our sport. We need to be like everything positive in promotion.
I'm telling you, man. And then you have dipshits like this guy who's gonna make fun of them, and that's
Yeah.
gonna. And there's millions of him. They're in all shapes and colors. They're not just white. They're not just fucking old. They're in all shapes. Like, dude, I said no young guys making fun of the WNBA. It's all over.
Hmm.
It's almost, and then it's like it's the action, and then it's the reaction of no. You just don't like basketball. If you don't like, it's like, bro,
Exactly.
you can't be a dick rider. You can't also be a dick rider. You can't be objective and a dick rider. And use your dick rider as a form of objectivity.
Yes. Also, the fucking you guys are Johnny come latelys. You guys just got here. You don't know nothing about the sport. Like it's
And
basketball,
I
isn't it?
won't stay long if you don't change. I won't stay long if you don't change.
It's like we're the excellence, the striving for excellence, bro. Fucking see what these like fucking track stars do and shit, and Simone Biles and fucking. Oh, you see what these athletes do? They're
Yeah,
insane.
like Shania Richardson, like she's a savage.
See what these motherfuckers do for training? Just to like, like,
Yeah,
come on, man. What Amanda
there's no
Nunes does
there's
training?
no stigma. Like, yeah, there's no stigma with that. Like, oh, and there shouldn't be with this. There is nothing. Like, yeah, you don't have to jump out the gym to have a dribble package. You don't have to run a 4.5 to
Or,
know how to pass.
exactly. Or shoot above basic layups. They're like, hey, maybe added like a reverse in there. You know what Kyrie did? Kyrie can't play above the rim, right? He learned how to spin the ball off the fucking backboard to get like so he can make layups at certain angles. He learned shooting left fucking hooks, like ran like he wherever he could to get the fucking ball in the hoop. Like you telling me these girls can't learn that? Of course they can. Like, oh my god, Angel Reese had 20 points and 10 rebounds last game. Like, look at her make layups, man. Like that's not good. Like fuck, bro. Like she should be improving, but they're like, no, the only thing that matters is that she had points and rebounds. That's all positive. Like, no, like the way you do it is important. This is what we talk about with men's basketball all the fucking time. And Luca had 40 points, 15 rebounds, 20 assists. His team lost by 30, and he played no defense the entire game. Oh well, oh shit. Like, let's see, it's like I'm lost, man. Is this the only like sport that does that? Like, forget about women's sports, like WNBA as a sport itself. Are they the only ones like not overly striving for excellence, where there aren't fucking savages running around like I need to be the best, I have to be the best, I need to be the best, I'm going to be the best, I'm going to be cutthroat about it, I'm gonna go win the fucking #1 player trophy, whatever the fuck, every fucking year. Is that the only sport where I'm not seeing that? I do see it in certain. There are some players where I see it. Brian Stewart's a fucking psycho. she's disgusting. She's awesome. But it's like that's one out of every how many players in that league? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Where are the savages at? Like, make them go through Amanda Nunes' training camps or something. Like, learn something here. Like shooting your same jump shot or your same layups this horrible way over and over again does not improve you. You're not getting better by doing that. You have to
No.
do it the right way. That's how, like, doing the right thing over and over is how you get better. And there are players like Tarazi's fucking nasty. There's players that are like that, but like few and far between, man. I'm just saying. But like they should be investing in AAUs all over the fucking country, bro. The WNBA should be dumping money in the fucking AAU all over wherever they could. If they don't have the money, fuck it, go to the NBA and get them to start dumping fucking money. Someone like take advantage of this, like where you're getting hype. Take advantage of it by trying to increase the talent pool, man. Not by just hyping one player up and hoping she's Michael Jordan. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I'd be insulted by both these by the college football coach, fuckface, and Monica. I'm sure they'd both insult me for what I'm saying, but like, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know how to like. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just what I see. Where's the? I don't know. It's not impossible. Rose Namajunas? It's the skill set of a fucking savage, man. She's a fucking viper. Doesn't move as fast as every fucking human on earth, right? Most people don't move that fast, men and women included. Most people do not move fucking Henry Cejudo speeds or Mighty Mouse's speeds, but can they imitate movements and copy them, and then find out reasons why you do these movements, and then calculate it and use it within whatever sport I'm doing? Yes, and someone did it. This tiny little fucking white girl in the UFC beating the shit out of motherfuckers. Honestly, I'm probably howling at the fucking moon at this point, and we're gonna have to wait for Neo to show up to be like, where they start studying her. Like, man, how'd you do this? Maybe it's Juju Watkins. Hopefully. Hey, Juju, how'd you do it? Like, I worked hard. I practiced. I watched games. I didn't watch like only girls. I watched like everyone, whoever I think is good. Friends down the street, my older brother, whatever, my younger brother. I watched whoever I could to get better at this. They need Neo. All right, I'm done ranting. Go ahead, Anthony. Sorry. Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you.
I hear you.
No, yeah, I'm good. It's a good
I
at
feel like
jumping off.
I feel like I had to like overdo it and I wall the
No, it's true.
conversation.
It's true. It's fuck a talent gap, dude. It's the skill gap. It's not there.
Yes. Yes.
You got, like you said, bro. That shit stuck in my head, bro. I watched like a game the other day. I watched like, yo, like, why you got 6'2", 6'3" women at the 4 and 5 thinking they're fucking Al Jefferson or fucking Shaq? Like, bro, what are they? Where's the spacing at? Where's the good footwork at? Like, what the fuck are they just playing bully ball? Angel Reese playing bully ball. Like, imagine Angel Reese was 5'6". She wouldn't even be playing.
Yeah, she wouldn't make it to the league there with that at that size.
Well, it's like, bruh. I don't know, but that's society also. It's not an excuse. It is though. It is an observation. Like that is society.
Yeah, that's a part of it for sure. I mean, you got the league looks so weird when you watch games. There's like this full spectrum. It looks like there's players from the 1950s and from 2024 playing in the same league together. That's what it looks like. Because there's some girls that are just advanced and others that are just nowhere near like where they should be at.
They may have the right. They may have the right number. They may be a certain height, certain
Yeah.
wingspan.
or they're filling out roster. Maybe they, right? People like these kids that go to college could be, I don't know, smart, and they like want to do something else and make real money doing something else, bro. They're going to these major universities and they don't want to fucking play basketball.
Well, yeah, you can make the argument you make more money.
Yeah.
Being a doctor or something.
So the guys that are usually 10th, 11th, 12th on the fucking bench are now 5, 6, 7. Weird. All right. Is that what you want to say before I end this?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, I'll say this. I assure you, I like Monica more than this little fuckface. I promise you that. I'd rather have a conversation with her than this fucker. I mean, I'd let the roast him, bait him or something, but whatever. Either way, keep your eyes open for the one. We need the Morpheus of women's basketball to find Neo for us. Whatever. All right, there's our reaction. Thanks for watching.